Good morning. Welcome to your Tuesday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's kick-ass coach and psychologist, here with some wonderful words of wisdom today. And I love the synchronous nature of this card compared to yesterday's card. And good morning, Joel. Glad you're here. And a theme that we're developing here, which I think is going to be really positive and supportive to all of us who are beleaguered as we wend our way through the COVID stuff and the American government stuff and all of that. I think this card is going to be very comforting for all of us. Good morning, Deb. Glad you are here. Welcome, welcome. So just a couple of nice deep breaths to settle in, because breathing is what this card's going to include. So we might as well get a head start. Settling in, peaceful. Feels good to have the fan blowing on me. It's already steamy out there. Not hot yet, but steamy. And I think once the sun comes out, oh my goodness, we're going to have people soup. So today's card comes from the Soul Coaching deck by Denise Lynn. And in case you can't tell, I have a brand new phone and I had to figure out how to get all the things to do what they needed to do. So I went from a 6 to an 11, an iPhone 6 to an 11. I don't buy the brand newest stuff. And the young woman I'm going to give a shout out for, Tiana, at the Fox River Mall Target store. She was awesome, absolutely amazing. In fact, I called and left a message for her boss about that, because she went way above and beyond in terms of helping someone who's not all that tech savvy set things up, put on the screensaver, put on the cover, all this stuff that she wouldn't have had to do. She could have just sold me the junk and called it good. Good morning, Samantha. Glad you are here. But she was an amazing person. So it looked like she went to UW perhaps, because she had a Wisconsin t-shirt on, but nice young woman. So, Soul Coaching deck, Denise Lynn, and our word for today, surprise, surprise, is peace. And if you look, she's kind of hanging out in the crescent moon. We are actually a full moon today, and it is referred to as the Festival of Humanity. So how well does that fit with the word peace? I love the synchronicity of all of this. So I think it helps us realize there ain't no accidents, and we're not just winging this thing, and we can breathe a little easier, and the card will help us do that. So, peace. Card meaning. Breathe. That's the first word. And breathe again, deeply and often. We can never have too many nice deep breaths, right? Everything is flowing as it's meant to be, smoothly and effortlessly. All is in perfect order. And again, something that someone told me way back when, and I can't even remember who, is that even when our world is a hot mess, good morning, Janine, glad you're here. Even when our world is a hot mess, the universe is not. The universe is in divine right order, and we, the world and its inhabitants, can tap that divine right order to help with the healing that we need to create. And I believe pieces are coming into the puzzle the way they need to be. So we need to keep our faith. We need to keep stepping forward in faith. We need to keep taking the next right action. I was doing some reading again last night in the Wayne Dyer book that I'm reading. I'm kind of slow at reading, but a couple of chapters and then the book hits me in the face and it's time to go to bed. So, and he was talking about the value of the next right step, the next right step, the next right step. All of that in service to the bigger picture. But dog had to run out on the porch and bark at somebody. He doesn't seem to get it, that when he does that, I close the door and he's stuck in the house. Whatever. Anywho, we had a launch there. But talking about the value of those baby steps, we way undervalue baby stepping our way to where we want to go. And really, for the bulk of us, that's how we get there. It's not these gigantic leaps and bounds. Most of us have a couple of leaps in our lifetime, but again, those baby steps, can't say enough about them, all right? Your soul wants you to know true peace isn't static or boring. It's full of grace, enthusiasm, and vitality. Think about that. Peace is vital. Peace is filled with vitality, high energy, etc. Tranquility is the awareness that all is unfolding according to divine planning. Might not be Bonnie planning, might not be Samantha planning, might not be Janine planning, but it's divine planning. All right? Serenity isn't something you have to attain, work at, or search for. It's already dwelling within you. To experience this within yourself, here are the 3 things that the card is recommending, and I think all 3 of them have great value. Simplify your life. Simplify your life. How many have lives that are so complicated, too many moving parts and pieces, and then it's no wonder things fall apart, right? So simplify your life. Spend time in nature. And take time to listen to the messages of your soul. And when you are in nature, that's oftentimes a great time to listen to the messages of your soul. I like to do it while I'm driving too. If I have a long trip, that's meditation on wheels. Okay? Take time to listen to the messages of your soul. Peace transcends fear and the illusion of separation and connects you intimately to God. So the us versus them stuff, it's all illusion. It's all illusion. It's a divine oneness. We are a piece of that divine oneness, okay? So let's keep track of that. Let's live from that. So for instance, if someone is combative and surly with you, maybe think about it as being like a part of your own body that's infected, inflamed. What would you do with that? You aren't going to cut your hand off because your thumb is inflamed. You're going to do something to take care of that thumb, right? So think of it that way. What can you do if there's someone in your world who is combative, inflamed, etc.? Send them energy. Just send them energy. You don't have to do battle. You don't have to engage at all. Just send the Mona Lisa smile. Send some energy. Divine healing and love to you as you go on your way. Whatever. Not engaging in battle. Because remember, going back to the peace thing, right? Mother Teresa, in her true brilliance, said, if you have an anti-war rally, don't invite me. If you have a pro-peace rally, I'll be there. She got it. What do you want? What are you working toward? What's important to you? That's what you pay attention to. Don't waste your time on all the negative stuff. So I'm just going to pick one. The January 6th proceedings that are happening right now. If you're watching them, watch them from the perspective of this is justice unfolding. This is an opportunity to clear the air. This is a chance for good to prevail. Don't get caught up in, oh my God, do you believe he said that? Do you believe he thought that? Do you believe this? You know, don't get all wound around your axle with that stuff. Focus on what do we want. We want a divine right outcome that allows people to grow and heal and move forward. That's what we're looking for. Focus on that, all right? So peace. Peace on that little crescent moon. Peace in our full Sagittarius moon that actually, let's see, it's 6:22 right now, happens at 6:51 this morning. So I'd love for all of us to be mindful at 6:51 this morning. But there's energy building on both sides of a full moon or a new moon. And so my friend Kayleen, who does astrology, says 3 days before, 3 days after is a very ripe time for looking right now for a full moon, looking at what has come to fruition. The things we planted 2 weeks ago at the new moon, that's what's coming to fruition now and moving forward. But what steps can you take? Again, those baby steps to bring this even more into fruition. And what it said on her email was the Festival of Humanity, reminding us of our shared human experience. Again, get rid of that illusion of separation. It's all one. Our shared human experience. Live that, and things will be amazing. So, let's see, what else is going on? Well, tomorrow night we have the 6th out of 10 sessions for the Lightening Your Load thing, and I'm already beginning to think about in the next round of lightening your load, what am I going to do differently? Where will we proceed from there? Anyone can jump in at any point. It doesn't really matter. It's all good grist for the mill, right? Because as we're clearing our physical space, we're clearing our mind, body, spirit clutter. We're clearing up everything. Yep. So, let's see. I'm still enjoying this discernment process this summer in terms of where am I headed? What am I doing? What new directions will things take? What new offerings will I have? Some things are kind of circling. We'll see what lands. But for right now, there will always be the early morning intuitive guidance. There may be some days, again, my gig I was supposed to go to last weekend got canceled because someone got COVID. But it got rescheduled for the end of September, beginning of October. So there'll be a couple of days there where we won't be doing YEMIGs. And there is one other thing. Oh, there's a potential, I'm hoping there's still room. Conference in Madison for intentional communities that is at the end of August? Is it at the end of August? End of July, beginning of August? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm going to do that, and that would be a couple of days probably without YEMIG. So, but there's always all of them stored on Facebook and stored on YouTube, my YouTube channel, so you can always find them if you want to just rerun one. All right? So, but this is our word for today. Peace. Peace is our word. Peace is the way. There is no way to peace. Peace is the way. All right. Have an awesome day. See you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are, including being peaceful at the center of life's storms. Bye-bye.